all the sound you just heard right now, those are the drum samples for my lo-fi sound. You can just download samples from Splice, Cinematic, it will work. But I want this specific sound for my song, and it will provide me vast amount of control over my song. You can see I'm preparing my project. You can name them, color them, just to make them neat and clean. These are the raw drum sounds. After that, I'm going to work on bass, and you can see there is a Mini 5 here. This is a very good plugin by Arturia. You can add any bass. Here I'm using a synth bass because I know what I want and what I want to achieve on my final sound. So thinking something before you start your project is a great way to go. Now it's time for the key sound. Literally used same plugin for the every sound because it felt to me I was playing at home and jamming. This is all about lo-fi, right? This have to be authentic and organic as possible. So the next thing I'll add is a pad sound, and that will give me a lush rhythm, as you can hear right now, and it will fill up my song. Always try to think which sound will go where before you start your session. That will actually make a lot of sense when you're mixing. I'm now going to add some upper melody. You can use lead sound. At this point, it all depends on your emotion. Now let's find a phrase for my song. You can make different choices and it's totally up to you. In my case, I chose What is Love and I found out this amazing clip. You can write your own script or you can sing. It's your track. After finding the right track, I downloaded it and imported it to my project.
The world is sick for a surprisingly modest sounding reason. We don't understand love. We talk a lot of love, of course, but generally in terms of a dizzying rapture lasting a few months, focused on someone's beauty, intelligence, and strength. To move forward, we require a new philosophy of love. We want others to meet our hopes right now, but true love means giving people the time to mature and develop, to go wrong, to wander in another direction.
Perfect. I'm happy with this and I'm going to mix it now. So mixing rule number 1. Don't overdo it. If you overdo it, you lose that human touch. Stick to some basic plugins like EQ and compression to make your sound better. You can see I'm using a plugin in every track. Plugin is called the Saturn by FabFilter. It's a multi-distortion plugin and you can add various kind of distortion to your track. You can shape and fix the frequency at the plugins as well. I want a vintage sound, so I went for old tape. Before you start your mixing, make sure you do know which sound you want to be in the top. For my case, it's the vocal. So we are almost at the end of the video. Before we listen to the final mix, make sure you subscribe to my channel and page so I can keep doing this stuff. Thank you.
The world is sick for a surprisingly modest sounding reason. We don't understand love. We talk a lot of love, of course, but generally in terms of a dizzying rapture lasting a few months, focused on someone's beauty, intelligence, and strength. To move forward, we require a new philosophy of love. We want others to meet our hopes right now, but true love means giving people the time to mature and develop, to go wrong, to wander in another direction, and not to shout at them, but to give them every chance to grow at their own pace towards their better selves.